What's up? This is Kelvin and welcome back to my channel where we discuss financial wellness, mindset therapy, and real estate. In today's video, I'm going to cover the steps that you need to take in order to build business credit in 2024. Exactly 3 years ago, I made a video about how to build business credit that low-key went viral with over 520,000 views. And this is the long overdue sequel. If you follow the steps in this video, it will help you build a solid foundation of business credit that will help you qualify for business funding, including microloans, high limit corporate credit cards, and more within 3 to 6 months. To simplify the process, I'll break everything down into the first round of establishing business credit. But before I give you my top recommended business credit vendors, let me make a few things very clear. Number one, there is a difference between business credit and corporate credit. You see, corporate credit is any line of credit that's extended to a business entity, better known as EIN only or no PG. While business credit, on the other hand, is any line of credit or business funding that's extended to you as an individual on behalf of a business. Hence why I always say there's no such thing as no PG business credit, but corporate credit will allow you to build business credit. Now, as Ocho would say, stick with me now. I promise you, by the end of this video, it'll all make sense. Next, when I say no PG and you don't know what that means, don't feel bad. It simply means no personal guarantee, which means the vendor will not check your personal credit report for approval and you will not be personally held responsible for the debt, but your business will. However, there's nothing wrong with PGing when necessary. Additionally, the vendors that I'm about to mention in this video are simply recommendations. I do not own any of these businesses, and most of them are small businesses just like yours, but they hold contracts that enable them to report your payment history to major credit reporting agencies. These are services that I've personally used myself or my business partners and or mentees have used with success to establish and build business credit. But of course, you can use whatever vendor you would like. Just be sure to fully vet the service and understand how it benefits your business, just as I do. Lastly, you should not sign up for anything unless your business qualifies for business credit. If you're unsure if your new business qualifies for business credit, you should check out the video that I made right up here where I give you my 8 keys of having a legitimate and credible business. And trust me, it will help you ensure that all of your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted before jumping the gun. All right, guys. So once your business is legitimate and credible on paper, you can get started with what I call the first round of establishing business credit. Everything that I'm about to mention is startup business friendly, and everyone should start with at least 3 net 30s that simultaneously report to Dun Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. Yes, even if you have excellent personal credit. And if you don't know, a net 30 account is simply a line of credit that's extended to your business from a corporate vendor that will give you 30 days to pay your invoice in full. If you don't pay the invoice within 30 days, it will definitely hurt your business credit rating. So it's always a good rule of thumb to simply pay it back early, which instead will help boost your business credit rating. So the very first tier 1 net 30 account that I recommend is NAV Prime. NAV is a business credit monitoring service that allows you to view your credit reports and scores from Experian, Equifax, and the most important score of all, the FICO Liquid Score, also known as the SBSS. It also provides you with financial insights, give you recommendations on different credit cards and loans that your business may qualify for as your business grows, all while helping you build business credit too. Now, for free, NAV will give you some insights and allow you to monitor your Vantage scores like what Credit Karma does, but you will have to pay the Prime membership to actually see your business credit scores and reports. Now, at the time of recording this video, NAV Prime currently costs $49.99 per month, which includes everything you see to my left, and for just $10 more, you can add the SBSS score, which is used by the SBA, which is the Small Business Administration. Now, when you sign up, I do recommend choosing monthly billing. When you choose monthly, it will be reported more frequently. Now, if you wish to sign up for NAV Prime, you can find the link down in the description of this video. Next on my list is one that you may be familiar with already, and that's both Uline and Quill. Now, think of them as your virtual Walmart or Target for business supplies. They've both been around for a long time, and if you have a brick and mortar business, you definitely want to utilize them for cleaning, retail, and shipping supplies. Now, both Uline and Quill offers everything from air fryers and NFL merchandise to heavy equipment like pallet jacks, dollies, and hand trucks. Now, you can purchase all these items and more by choosing the pay by invoice option at checkout, both online and in store on net 30 payment terms. At the time of making this video, each of your net 30 payments are reported to Dun Bradstreet and Experian. Just simply create an online account, apply for the net 30, then listen to what they tell you in terms of their requirements for reporting, because it is going to be based on your specific approval. The next easy approval net 30 that I recommend is eCredible Business Lift. Now, this one is rare in the fact that it presents an opportunity for you to single-handedly build business credit across various business reporting agencies with multiple trade lines, or as they're called in the world of business credit, trade references and/or trade accounts. Now, wouldn't it be nice if you could get credit for business expenses that you're already paying? Well, that's exactly what a Business Lift subscription does. It takes any bill that you pay for business purposes and turns it into a reported business credit trade line. This includes any business utilities like power, water, gas, waste, mobile phones, TV services, internet landline phones, you name it. Also, if you pay any type of business rent or lease for virtual offices or any other vendors that don't typically report, you can get them to report using this subscription. And those monthly payments will report to various credit bureaus. Now, this is in addition to the $19.95 subscription that eCredible Business Lift offers itself. Now, that subscription also reports to Credit Safe, Experian, Equifax, and Dun Bradstreet. Now, here's the part where people tend to get a little confused about what reports to who, so write this down. Now, with eCredible Business Lift, any bill that you link to your dashboard in your business's name may report to any of the following reporting agencies: Dun Bradstreet, Equifax, Credit Safe, or Experian. However, any bill or expense that's in your name as the business owner may only report to Equifax or Credit Safe. And if you want to fact check that, guys, all you got to do is visit their website yourself, because it's right there in black and white. Now, of course, each account that you link needs to be verified, because all of this is manually reported by the staff at eCredible. So if they are unable to contact the creditor for any reason to verify your identity, ownership, or payment history, they will not be able to report it. So you got to work with them to make sure they get that information. Which is why it's also important to make sure that all of your business information stays up to date and accurate everywhere, including your business name and address. Now, this isn't an eCredible thing. This goes for any and all corporate and business credit accounts that you sign up for. And if you would like to sign up for eCredible Business Lift, just visit tinyurl.com/business lift. Now, those are some great recommendations for net 30s. Now let's talk about tier 1 revolving accounts. These cards will not only help you build business credit, but they'll also help you improve your RCL, which is your recommended credit limit, so that in the future, you can tap into some really high credit limits. First, tier 1 revolving account I would like to recommend for building business credit is the NAV Prime card. Now, remember earlier in the video, I was telling you guys about NAV Prime and how the subscription reports to major credit reporting agencies, while also monitoring your business credit reports and scores. Well, in addition, NAV recently launched a corporate charge card that provides an additional trade line and allows you to build business credit by paying everyday business expenses using your NAV Prime card with no credit check and no security deposit. It's super easy to use. It links to your business checking account and automatically pays your spending balance daily to avoid carrying a high balance or missing any unnecessary payments, which essentially means that you get credit for every single swipe. Once you're a NAV Prime member, you'll be able to apply for the NAV Prime card to maximize your business credit building efforts. Next on my list is the Bank of America Secured Business Credit Card. At least that's what I like to call it. But the official name is the Business Advantage Unlimited Cash Rewards MasterCard Secured Credit Card. Sorry, that's a long name for any credit card. But guys, what I love about this secured business credit card is it's a great way to get your feet wet and begin building a relationship with an internationally recognized bank, no annual fee, and earn up to 1.5% cash back. When applying, you'll be required to make a minimum deposit of $1,000, but you can go all the way up to $10,000. Now, of course, whatever you choose to deposit is up to you, and it will become your credit limit. Secured business credit cards are hard to come by nowadays, especially ones that actually report. And this one specifically reports to the SBFE, which is the Small Business Financial Exchange. And the SBFE shares financial data with Dun Bradstreet, Experian, and some of the largest lenders in the nation. Another great thing about this card is it graduates to an unsecured business credit card. And over time, they'll periodically review your spending and payment habits to decide if you qualify for an upgrade, as they have some pretty great reward cards in their small business lineup, including the Bank of America World Card, which is their travel rewards business credit card, and their Platinum Plus business card. I'll drop the application link for this card in the description because it's a pretty long one. Next is the Bill Spend and Expense Card, formerly known as the Divvy Card. This is another corporate spending card that allows you to take control and manage your business expenses while using both a physical and virtual Visa card. Although it's technically a revolving account, look at this as a net 7 account because at the end of each calendar week, a payment to cover the total of all of your expenses will be automatically drafted from the business checking account that you link. And the Divvy, aka now known as the Bill Pay card, will report to Experian with no hidden fees. So to apply for the Bill Spend and Expense card, formerly known as Divvy, you can visit tinyurl.com/DivvyBill or click the link down in the description to support this channel. Next on my revolving business credit card list is the Sam's MasterCard. Now, the reason this card is so popular is because it's one of the very few that is startup business friendly. Now, remember, at the beginning of the video, I explained the difference between corporate credit and business credit. Well, this is the perfect example of a corporate credit card because it requires no personal guarantee, which means you can apply for it with your EIN only, and they're essentially just going to vet your business. So as long as you have the 8 keys of having a legitimate and credible business that I teach you guys, you should have no problem getting approved for the Sam's Club Commercial MasterCard. But if you are denied, it just means that your business isn't fully established on paper yet, or there's some type of mismatched data. Maybe you've had an address or a business name change, or your phone number isn't registered on the national directory, but those are simple fixes. I teach you how to fully structure your business without wasting time or money in Greenscale Academy. Another great thing about the Sam's Club MasterCard is you can get 5% cash back on gas purchases, 3% cash back on dining, and 1% cash back on all other purchases. Plus, it doubles as your Sam's Club membership card. And guess what? You can actually use it in Walmart. How dope is that? But it's also known to report to both Dun Bradstreet and Equifax. And if you would like to check to see if your business is pre-qualified, you can visit the link that I'll provide, where, of course, in the description below, or you can simply walk into any local Sam's Club superstore to apply. The next one on my list is usually on the same street as Sam's Club, and that's the Home Depot Pro Card by Supply Works. This is honestly one of my most frequently used cards because I love to work in my yard. I'm always buying fruit trees and all kinds of gardening supplies from Home Depot, so naturally it's one of my favorites. Home Depot actually has two different business cards, the Home Depot Extra Pro and the traditional commercial revolving charge card. The one I prefer that you sign up for is going to be the commercial Net 30 account, which recently changed to a Net 60 account that offers a 2% discount if you pay the full balance in the first 20 days. But you can apply for both of these online. You just have to check the link down in the description of this video, create an account online, follow the instructions they give you to activate your pay by invoice option and receive your physical card to begin shopping in store. And finally, the last recommendation I have for you guys, which I consider to be an easy approval business line of credit, is the WEX brand fleet network. Now, if you're not familiar with WEX, it is one of the largest fuel networks in America. Now, most of your favorite gas stations like Wawa, Shell, 7-Eleven, Crown, Chevron, and many, many more are in the WEX network, which means any gas station that you see displayed on the screen right now has a gas card that you can apply for, which will allow you to help build business credit while fueling your vehicles. My personal favorite, though, is the Shell Fleet Card, but I will give you guys a real quick tip, though. So when you apply for any of these fuel cards, right, normally you're going to see just a co-branded card that has like the MasterCard emblem or Visa card emblem on it, right? But then there's the one that doesn't have any co-branded emblem on it, right? So I would recommend that you sign up for a non-co-branded one, right? But let's say you already established some business credit or your business has been in business for over 6 months. Then you can actually apply for the WEX fleet card itself because that one is accepted at literal 95% of all the gas stations in the country. Just in case you've never heard of my little trick that can be used when applying for any non-MasterCard or Visa fuel card, let me explain how you can not only be sure that you aren't providing a personal guarantee, but with less strict underwriting rules. I'll call it the exit application strategy. So all you got to do, guys, is pick a card, fill out the application in its entirety without submitting the application. All right. So you just fill it out. Don't skip anything. And then at the very end, just back out or hit the X button on the top of the window to get out of the application. So all this does is within the next 1 to 2 business days, you're going to be contacted by a sales rep whose whole responsibility is to encourage the completion of incomplete applicants. So what happens is 9 times out of 10, they're either going to offer you a application that allows you to apply for the baseline card because they really want to get you approved, right? And then also, of course, when you're talking to them, you can get any of your questions answered and make sure, for example, for you newbies out there that are overly sensitive and worried about whether or not it's going to be a PG, you can simply ask them, hey, I want to do a no PG application, and then they may still ask for your social security number, but they can give you the comfort right there on the phone that if they need your social, it's going to be just to verify your identity. All right, guys, those are my top recommended tier 1 easy approval vendors that will help you build business credit. Just remember, regardless if you have bad credit or excellent credit, do not neglect the importance of your bottom line foundational accounts like the ones mentioned in this video. Try to start by getting a total of 3 vendors that reports to each of the major credit reporting agencies with no less than 3 to 4 consecutive on-time payments. And within 3 to 6 months, you'll be able to move up to, let's say, tier 2 and or tier 3 and beyond. If you've made it this far, it's safe to say you're really serious about learning how to raise capital for your business so that you can scale it beyond your wildest dreams and build an empire, right? If this is true and you're interested in learning more about how you can access unlimited capital without wasting time and money and properly structure your business to maximize your funding capacity, you should consider joining Greenscale Academy. To learn more about Greenscale Academy, just simply go to the website, which is www.greenscaleacademy.com. If you found anything even remotely helpful in this video, do me a favor and show me some love by dropping a like, comment, and also share this video with like-minded individuals so the algorithm will pick it up and show it to more entrepreneurs just like you and me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of the day it is. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.